it is Martha here, and I am coming on today because I am participating in Masterboard Madness hosted by Hazel at Hazel Anaka Designs. There is 31 videos in the month of March showing, I think 2 of those days are Hazel herself, the first day and the last day. But there will be 29 other creators and artists joining in and giving you different ways and different ideas on how to make a masterboard. My day is March 11th. So by the time you see this video, there will already have been 9 creators. Hazel, yes, is on the 1st, and Hazel is on the 31st. So I have already watched several. And the fun thing about this, besides getting lots of fresh ideas and fun ways to create masterboards, you can win a prize if you are subscribed or subscribe to each of these channels, you like the video, and you comment. You could win a prize from the host, Hazel, at the end of the month. I think it will be early April before she pulls a name. But please go check everybody out. We have, let's see, I don't have all their channel names here, but they will be listed in the description. The day before me is Trudy. I do know her channel name because she did a live with me, Tucker and Tulip Designs. Or is it Tulip and Tucker Designs? I said I thought I knew her channel. And then Jean, who is Lizzie Jean's Artistic Chaos. So she will be the day after me, and then there will be several more creative days. And now I hope I've shared everything. So what I wanted to do, I like to create masterboards, and I like to create them on pieces of paper. I like to create them in notebooks, art journals. Let me show you. I do have this book full of masterboards, and I do have room to add more. I like to do this. I have several here. And so I can cut these out whenever I'm ready to use them. And it keeps my scraps all neat and tidy, and my masterboards all neat and tidy, so I can just flip open this book and see if there's something that I would like to use, or like a tag or whatever. I could pull a page out and do an art journal page. But I say often, I like to look at in here and see. It's just interesting. It looks like an art journal on its own because there is so much variety in here. Because I've used a little bit of everything in here. Stickers, washi tape, ribbons, stenciling, all kinds of things. And some of them look like they already have a focal point, you know. Like this one too. So they're all really fun, and you can add more to it. You could do some stenciling or stamping or modeling paste, whatever you want to the page. So yeah, I think I have a lot of fun pages here, just ready for me to use at some point if I want to. And I also have some loose ones over here in a bin, a few. Most of those I have used already. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a masterboard on a canvas. I don't know if I will make an art piece with it when I'm done. It just depends on whether the inspiration hits me. Alright, or if I can't think of something right now, I'll save it, and then later on, maybe I will come up with something that I want to do. So what I'm going to do with mine I have several pieces of scrapbook paper, scraps. I have some papers here. Some of them are coffee dyed and some of them are dyed with something else. I do not remember which, but it's kind of a pink and a beige tone. I also have some napkins so I can play around. I don't really have a plan other than to use this stuff. And then we will go from there to see if I'm going to do any stenciling or whatever. Now I'm using a glove and I'm also using matte medium because I like to just dump it out, rub it in, or rub it on I should say. And I know you can't see everything I'm doing, but I will try because it's kind of the canvas is bigger than the I can't get my camera up high enough for you to see, but I just kind of, you can see I've added a piece here. I have rubbed the matte medium on top. So I think I'm just going to start putting papers down. And let me see how much is showing in the camera here. Okay, I guess you can kind of see it now. And let me try to find a piece of that. The tan and the pink are almost the same color. You can't really tell the difference when you get it down. Now these pieces of paper were gifted to me, and I believe it was by Bexx at Black Whisper Crafts, and she has already shared her master board for this month, so be sure you go watch Bexx. She made some beautiful tags with her master boards. She has a very distinct style, a unique style, and they always come out very beautifully. So I'm sure you will enjoy her channel. So I think I'm just going to start slapping these down. Because that's a fun thing about a master board. You can have a plan, or you can just slap it down. You can rip your pages, or you can cut them. Whatever you want to do. It's your master board, your design. And you can have fun with it. Okay, I'll show you what I've got so far. Hopefully you can, let me stand up so you can kind of see it. There, that kind of gets the whole picture. It won't stay up like this. I have to hold it. Okay. I think we will stop here. I'll let it dry. And I'll come back and see if we're going to use any color, stamping, or whatever. And maybe we'll see if we can add a focal piece or not. Be a few seconds for you, be a little while for me. Alright, I'll be back. I'm back already, and it is by no means dry, but I decided that I wanted to add a little bit of the napkin that I had over here, and I think I'm just going to try to lay it down and put matte medium on it the same way I did the scrapbook paper. I should put two gloves on because I do have this stuff on this hand, but I do like to have a hand free too, so I'm going to just start ripping this napkin. And let's see, let's go ahead and add a little bit of this, because yeah, remember, we can always, if something does not please us, we can always cover it up. Oh, it's sticking down just fine without adding extra. Alright, I'll hold it up again where you can see what I've done, and then like before I'll come back. Kind of think it's just beautiful like it is, but it needs something, some words or a big old focal point, you know. But I'll come back when it's dry and when I decide to do something else to it. So there you have it, the whole thing in the camera. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I am back, and this is a couple of days later. This is what it looks like dry, and it's pretty sturdy and everything. Now, going from here, I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of working by intuition. So I wanted to make this a little lighter, but I didn't really want to use gesso. So I think I'm going to use some of this pink crafter, it's called Crafter's Collection. I don't even know where I got that. But anyway, I thought if I can get some out of here, I wanted to use this light pink. And I may not go ahead and finish the canvas today. I might save it for, you know, until I really kind of decide what I want to do with it. But yeah, I can save it till I have the perfect project in mind. Because one reason is because I've already taken a lot of your time and I don't want you to have to be here forever o'clock. So I'm just going to put a little bit of white on here. Oh, it's not white, it's pink, light pink. And just cover up some of this. And let's see if I can find my spray bottle. I don't see my spray bottle. Oh, there it is. Thought I might kind of spray it a little bit and see what that does to it. So it just tones things down a little. It's kind of like gesso, except it's craft paint and it's a little bit, you know, it has some color. And it's not, doesn't cover as much as gesso either, unless you just keep putting a bunch on here. So I think I'll put some down here as well. Kind of feels like too much. I think I need to get a paper towel here. And I'm thinking I want to put a rose on here maybe. But I don't know yet if I'm going to paint it or use a digital. And I don't know, maybe pink would be a little much. But I might try it and see. A little bit of water on that, and then I'm gonna just spread this paper towel out. I took a little bit of it off. However, we still might put a little more on there. I'm kind of, let's see. Let's try spreading this with a paper towel. Does make it thicker, huh? Now the thing about this, doing this way, if I don't go ahead and finish it, I can do more to it as I go along. And when I decide what I'm going to do, I'll paint the edges probably to match maybe the same pink, or I don't know. You never know. Let me try a little. I do love to finger paint, so let's get in here and play. So now I have some of that pink everywhere. Toned it down, but you can still see some things, some of the pretty patterns and colors. Okay, I think that I'm going to leave that like that for now. Wipe my hands off a little bit here. Alright, I think this is one of my favorite stamps, and I think I'm going to do a little bit of that here too. Okay, now I'm going to try to do a little bit of stamping. This is one of my favorite stamps here. And I'm just gonna tap on it just like that and rub it. Now I don't know how good, sometimes it's hard to stamp on a canvas because you know it has a give, but let's just try it. Yeah, that's, you can't see it that well. I need to put something underneath, or just do some where it will take it. Yeah. Let me put my hand under here where I'm stamping and see if that helps. A little bit, you can see it a little bit. Probably be better to use some paint, but I don't want to get that crazy right now. Okay, that one showed up a lot more. So I've just got my hand supporting it, so when I stamp, hopefully I can get it to show up. Yeah, that helps a lot. So let's do a little bit more of this. And I'm thinking I might do a little bit of mark making, but there we go. Now it's doing its job. And when I decide what my focal point will be, I can do more stamping or mark making or whatever. Okay. Put just a little bit more on this side. There. I think that's enough of that for now. Now, what I would like to do, I haven't done this in a long time, and I bought this specifically because I saw Angela the Traveling Crafter have it in her video. And it's the Liquitex modeling paste. Now, I have used modeling paste before, but I've used homemade. So I thought it was a pretty good price on Amazon. So I thought I would go ahead and just try it. because I haven't done it long. It's 8 ounces, pretty big bottle for I think it was $11. That seemed pretty reasonable to me. So let's try this. I've got my what the heck do they call this thing? Palette knife. That's what they call it, y'all. Now, let's hope this came out. Ooh, that looks nice, y'all. Like it. So I'm gonna do some more. I think I'm gonna have one coming off the edge of the canvas. Yeah, I like this. And this, I've used Liquitex brands, used their paints, I use their gesso, and sometimes their matte medium, so I didn't even know they made modeling paste, so I thought, okay, I trust them. Let me get some. Let's see, I wanted to wipe this little piece off. I really didn't want to have this ridge here. I'm liking this. That just adds a little something extra, I think. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. This canvas is bigger than the width of my camera. So hopefully I can use this up before it dries up. Oh, it's so fun, y'all. Alright, let me put some up here too. Looks like I may be getting just a little bit too carried away, but it's just that I'm really enjoying it. So I think I'll put one up here as well. Now I'll have to run and clean this off before it starts drying. Let's put something right here too. Okay, I don't want an odd number on here, so I mean even number is what I meant to say. So I'm gonna do one right here in the middle, which most of that will probably be covered up with my focal point. Oops, I went underneath the stencil. Hope that didn't mess up too bad. Oh, that looks so nice, y'all. I love it. And when it dries, there's going to be some nice texture on there. And I was thinking I might go ahead and do a little bit mark making. I do love to do these little scrolly things, so let's do a few of those. This is my gold premium Decocolor pen. That one didn't show up much because I went right through the stenciling. Okay, I think I made a mistake. Got it messed with the nib. Okay, maybe it's okay now. I can always go back in anytime and add more of whatever I want. Yeah, I think that alright, y'all, I think I am going to leave this like it is. Try to put it where you can see it. And at some point, I will add a focal point. Maybe do a little bit more, I don't know, gluing or stenciling or something on here and add a focal point and paint around it. But right now it's ready to go when I decide how I want to do it. I will probably do it in this direction. But anyway, this is my version of a masterboard. I used matte medium to glue everything down. I used a bunch of scrap papers. I used some napkins. Then I went over it with some pink craft paint. I added a little bit of black stamping here and there. Then I did some modeling paste and went around it, made some little curly cues with a gold paint pen. So it's ready to be worked on some more. Let me know if you enjoyed watching it, and stay tuned to my channel because I will probably either make a video or do a live where I finish this off, and then I can just take my time and decide what I want to do. All right, y'all, I really appreciate each and every one of you for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon. Go watch everybody else. I think tomorrow is Lizzie Jean's Artistic Chaos. Jean is a very good friend of mine, very talented and artistic, so watch her video. I think the day before me is Joan's Junk Journals and More. She's very talented. Well, everybody on the calendar is talented and beautiful people and do beautiful work. Check them out, subscribe, comment, and win yourself a prize. Thank you, Hazel Anaka, for inviting me. I appreciate you so much, and I admire your beautiful work you do. Bye now.